Hello. I'm Lorraine White, the Soul Purpose Liberator. And this video is for you if your personal year for 2019 is a number 3. Okay, so keywords for personal year number 3 are creativity, social expansion, happiness, fun, finding your personal joy. Okay, so you would have had quite a slow personal year number 2 where you had to slow down, take your time, take everything step by step, and it may even have been a little intense at times. Well, the good news is that personal year number 3 is all about getting back out there again, sharing of yourself, expanding yourself, your social circles, sharing your gifts and your talents and expressing yourself. It's really starting to pick up the pace again. That's what personal year number 3, it helps you to pick up the pace and come back to yourself. Okay? Now, with this, we've got to, it's so important with personal year number 3 that you keep your energy high. Because in order to make the most of the energy of personal year number 3, this creative energy, it's good to keep your energy high. So what do I mean by that? So raise your vibration. So things like exercising, things like just eating very well, eating high vibrational foods. Keeping yourself very fit so that you can maintain that high energy that's coming in. Because I know when you don't eat very well, you can't hold that energy, that high vibrational energy, because it brings you down. So if you are thinking of revamping your diet, creating a new exercise regime, the personal year number 3 helps you to do that, and it's so important for you to do that in order to sustain yourself in personal year number 3 and keep your energy high. Okay, so let's get into some of the key words for personal year number 3. The first one I want to tackle is social expansion. So it is a time for you to really get out there, reconnect with old friends, as well as meeting new people. Reach out to people and socialize, because people lead to people. And in this year of your personal year number 3, you're going to find that opportunities are just waiting for you. And those opportunities, a lot of time, will come through people. So it's important that you socialize, meet people who will introduce you to new people, who will present you with opportunities. As I said, with the universal year number 3, it's important for you to say yes to all invitations that come your way. Really get out there in a big way. And just whilst I remember, those of you who do have a personal year number 3 will have quite an intensely creative year this year, 2019. I keep going to say next year, but we are in 2019 now. So it will be quite an intense creative year, because 2019 is also a year 3. So you are going to find that you don't really have a choice in terms of, really expressing yourself and sharing your gifts, okay? So just go with the flow. Next key word is creativity, okay? So many of you will be naturally creative. You will have creative jobs. Now, this year, 2019, is the year to really start taking yourself seriously and really honoring your creativity. Okay, so whatever ideas you have, it's about really taking them seriously and sharing those ideas with others. Whatever talents you have, it's about really stepping up and taking it to the next level. So for instance, if you are a musician, and because I had a musician contact me the other day, so I'm speaking to you. So if you are a musician and your personal year is number 3 this year, and you are somebody who perhaps you do a lot of YouTube, you may sing, you may, I don't know, you share a lot of your music sort of behind the computer. It's really about kind of stepping out now and going and actually doing gigs this year, going and doing live performances. Okay, this is the year for you, and it's going to be likely to be very successful, very fruitful for you. Okay, once you start sharing of yourself. So what I want to say to you, if you are very creative, or even if you don't think of yourself as creative, but you have a lot of creative pursuits, I want to say that the last year, personal year number 2, would have been intense at times for you, because you may have felt, you know, that you want to go out and do this, but just kind of felt like you were not ready, which was, you know, which is what personal year number 2 was all about, taking your time. I want to say that all of the writing that you did last year, all of those, you know, that journaling, those poems, those songs, whatever it is that you were writing down in last year, personal year number 2, it's about sharing that stuff now. Okay, now is the time to share it. And I feel that you will feel ready to do that, because that's what the energy of personal year number 3 does. It really encourages you to share of yourself in a big way. Okay, one of the questions that I would also advise you to ask yourself this year, to help you again to really get into the spirit of creativity, one of the questions is that I would say to ask yourself is, what do you most enjoy doing? What activities do you most enjoy that make your heart sing, that really feed your soul? What is it that you do? And these may be activities that you don't do enough. In this personal year number 3, it's about doing them more frequently, perhaps ensuring that you do it once or twice a week at least. Okay, it's bringing all of this energy into your life so that you can feel on top of the world mostly. All of these things that you most enjoy, it's about, you know, being able to find time in your busy life to do them every day, or, you know, as often as you can. Okay, the only thing that's going to stop you this year is your lack of trust, okay, and your fear of taking risks. Okay, now some of you may not naturally be risk takers, and I get that. What I want to say, if this is you, is try taking small risks at a time. Kind of like practice your exercise your ability to take risks. So it may be starting off with small things like, you know, going a different route to work, like spending time with people that you don't know very well. You know, changing your room around. You know, it's doing those little things whereby you start to gradually make yourself uncomfortable, to the point where you start to begin to feel comfortable with being uncomfortable. If you can start exercising that, then you're going to find that when it comes to taking big risks, the impact of that may not be as great, because you've started to recondition yourself and reprogram your mind to thinking that it's okay to do something different, to take risks. Okay, so that's my my thing for you if you are in a creative year 3 and be not naturally feeling comfortable or feeling that you can get out there and shine. Okay, so this is your personal year number 3. Thank you so much for listening. And I will be back next week with personal year number 4. Just to remind you that I am still offering numerology readings for 2019, personal year numerology readings for 2019. So if you would like to have a reading with me, feel free to send me a message. There is a link in the description where you can send me a message and you can actually book as well. Okay, now I did have this offer on till the 1st of January, but I have just extended it another few weeks because I have been very busy with it. So, you know, I will be cutting this off now on the 19th of January. So if you would like to have a reading with me, you have to do it before then, a 2019 reading with me rather. You have to do it before then. Okay, so I look forward to hearing from you, and remember to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much for listening. Bye bye.